Gather your acrylic colours and acrylic brushes. You will also need sketching pencils and a glass of water. Firstly, draw your orange lightly with pencil on your canvas or your paper. Select your paints and place little blobs of them on your mixing palette. How to mix your own vivid orange colours using different red and yellow paints. The purpose of this exercise is to deepen your understanding of colour mixing and the limitations of paints. Orange is a secondary colour. To mix orange, you need to combine yellow and red. These are both primary colours. If you want to mix a vivid orange, then you need to use a yellow and a red. Remember, when you mix three primary colours together, you get a tertiary colour. Firstly, I painted my background black. I did this as I want it to dry in time for when I paint the edge of my orange, and this stops the orange from mixing with the black and giving a messy and muddy finish. With a round brush head, paint your orange and start mixing red and yellow together. I firstly start off with yellow for each segmented orange and then blend it in with the orange and then a red for the edge of the orange segment. You will see how all three colours create an ombre effect. Always refer to your model of what is in front of you. Painting is also a lot about observing whether you're working from a primary source or a secondary source, so keep looking back at it. I always wash my brushes between each use and keep paper towels on hand to clean any of my paint excess from the brushes that I am using. You will see that I have used a variety of brushes for each colour to stop dark colours mixing with the light colours. If you find your paint is too thick on your brush, you need to add a bit of water to thinnen the colour down. For the edges of the segment wall, I used a flat brush in order for the lines to be precise. I did this for each section. Having done that, I then focused on the round outer edge of the orange and used a yellow and white to create definition and dimension to the orange skin, which breaks up each segment. I dabbed my paintbrush around the segments to give a textural effect for the skin. For the central core, I use a brown for the edge and blend it in with the white into the centre. In order to make the orange juice vessels inside of each segment, I used a very thin brush to capture the pattern of the vessels by using white as the base by doing curved seed-like shapes. I then added oranges and yellows to add more tone. I also added water to mix these tones together. This works well with the white, which lightens the other colours. Lightening your acrylic paint colours with white paint is called tinting. Each colour has a limit on just how much greater you can make it. This is called tinting strength. Dark colours have a higher tinting strength because they're darker to start with and so have more room to be lighter. Lastly, I introduced the dabbing paintbrush technique again by using yellow and dark orange to capture the orange specks on the outer orange skin. By doing this, it adds the extra texture and realism to your orange.